Welcome to Author Mindset Monday. Today's quote is an awesome one from Napoleon Hill, who said, "Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." And honestly, I don't think truer words have ever been spoken. Hi there, my name is Christopher D'Armani, and I help authors go from blank page to finished first draft to published book with ease. And today I want to talk about the absolute best notion you can ever get stuck in your head, and that is Napoleon Hill's statement, whatever your mind can achieve, can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Because this thing here is the most powerful supercomputer ever created, right? And the beauty of it is that when we put it to use doing things that are great, doing things that are good, doing things that actually make an impact in the world, we can be unstoppable. And yet, when we fail to program our brain correctly, and by correctly I mean by when we get stuck in negativity and stay there, nothing good comes of it. In fact, lots of bad things come from it. And we want to avoid that. So I want to talk today about the fact about this massive, amazing supercomputer that we have. That's also the most powerful creative device ever created. Ever created. Because everything that we take for granted today was once someone's idea in their mind. And it wasn't until they took that idea out of their mind and figured out how to turn it into a physical thing that the miracle happened, right? So the camera that I'm talking to you through didn't exist until someone came up with the idea of how to make this work. And then future people figured out better ways and easier ways and so on and so forth. But it all starts with that idea of what's possible and turning that into reality. And in terms of writing your book, this is 1000% true for your book as well. If you believe you can't write, you're going to be right. You won't be able to write. But if you believe that you can write, if you believe that you must write, then you will. It all comes down to this really simple decision, honestly. Because your book is simply a distillation of your ideas and concepts and beliefs. And when you get that into that written form, it didn't exist before you had that idea in your head, until you had the belief in yourself that you could do it. That's really all it takes. So when you apply this shifting belief into your life, really amazing things will happen. Because anyone, if I can do this, honestly, anyone can do this. Anyone, yes, including you, watching this video right in this moment, you can write a book too. Whether you believe you can or believe you can't, my goal is to help you shift from I can't to I can. And then from, wow, I believe I can do this, to wow, I actually have to do this. I can't let anything get in the way of doing this. That's my only goal for doing these videos, is to take you, if you can't believe, if you're stuck in that belief of negativity that's not possible for you, first off, you're flat out wrong. Because as I said jokingly earlier, if I can do this, literally anyone can. Honestly. Our mind, left to its own devices, for what reasons I don't understand, will always flip to the negative. That's sort of its default setting, is I can't, which is absolute bullcrap, because we absolutely can. But our minds love to come up with the negative, all the reasons why we shouldn't, and so we have to do this, reprogram our brains to do the opposite. And when we do that effectively, within the snap of a finger, we can go from 1,000 reasons why we can't to 10,000 reasons why we must and can and will. It's all comes down to that simple decision. One simple decision. Will I do what is necessary every single day to write my book? Yes or no? If no, well, I'm probably not doing my job in convincing you to the contrary enough. But if the answer is yes, then simply make it a decision. What is the action I must take to accomplish this goal? In its simplest form, I must write every day. Simply complete whatever that action is you come up with to turn your dream into a reality, and just keep doing it until you're done. It doesn't need to be difficult. It truly, truly doesn't. Because our mind truly is extraordinarily powerful, and it will set itself upon the task of completing whatever we set our mind to it. It doesn't matter how impossible it might seem in the moment. Kennedy inspired a nation to stick a guy on the moon when nobody had a clue how to accomplish that. They figured it out. We just need to believe that it's possible. That's all there is to it. Once it's possible, it becomes inevitable. It really, really does. So if that's describing you, put your mind to work on getting your book done today. You know, figure out what that process is. And if you want some help, just reach out and talk to me. I'm happy to talk to you about how to bring some of this stuff to life. But ultimately, it's up to you to make it happen. I can give you a plan. Doesn't matter. The plan itself is irrelevant if you refuse to work it. But if you have that mindset of, I will figure out how to do this, I will make it happen, then you will. And I applaud that. I absolutely applaud that with everything in my heart. Because if it's on your heart to write a book, do it. Ask for help when you need it, but build a plan, make a plan to do that every single day, and you will. It won't take long, and you will have this first draft finished in your hands. And then once that first draft is done, like the magic really starts to happen, because now you're like this massive chunk of the way to turning this dream of yours into a reality. And from there, it's not very long before you'll be holding that published book in your hands and looking at it and going, wow, I actually did this. It's a great, great experience and a great day when that happens. So if you enjoyed this video, if it sort of struck you some way, I would love for you to share sort of what parts touched your heart in the comments. Like and share it with your friends. And I would also love for you to connect with me on social media, on LinkedIn, Facebook, follow me on YouTube and Twitter and all that good stuff. All the links to all of my social media platforms can be found at sleekbio.com/Christopher. And, oh, I didn't put the right... That's funny. I want to just leave you with this closing thought. Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Own that statement. Make that the foundation of your life, and amazing things will happen for you. All right? So have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you again tomorrow about 3 o'clock. Bye for now.